Are we live?
Yep. Evening, everyone. Welcome to
Hey.
the Tuesday Top 10 at the Collective. This is episode 6. We're covering books that are releasing this week, August 14th, 2023. That's right. We got Brendan here with us.
I am here to tell you about all the great things that we're doing. Yes. Yeah. Well, and thank Daryl for coming on and doing all of the top 10 books that are coming out tomorrow. So if you haven't been getting your orders in through Comic Hub, we are getting further along every day with Comic Hub, and we are figuring more stuff out so you can actually go out and order the variants. If you don't know already, you just go to Profile. When you go to Profile, you can click on Variants, and then you can hit the Open Order variants. If you check that box, you'll see all the Open Order variants. If you click the Gated variants, then you'll see the Incentive variants. But I will turn this over to Daryl. Right. We also have other stuff coming up, too. That's right. We're going to be going back to doing our live auctions. We will let you know what platform. But that'll be coming up right directly.
Awesome.
All right, I'm going to let Daryl go talk about all the awesome books that we have coming up. He's got some info.
Okay, speaking of Comic Hub, don't forget that you can also see the week's FOCs under the Last Chance section. It's actually called Last Call for Confirmed Orders. So I think that updates the last time on every Friday. Make sure you send those in. Those are due by Saturday at midnight to guarantee your order for any open order single issues. If you're talking about an incentive, make sure to reach out to the store and ask about it, as availability will depend on several factors, including number of copies needed to secure that cover. Before we get started, I want to take a minute to welcome new staff members to the Collective. We have AJ, Gwen, Panda, and Dylan. Make sure to say hello to them next time you're in the store. Now let's get to a few items that Brendan asked to be highlighted. These are some exclusive items that are new to the store, or you may not have known were available. All right, we got the X-Men Days of Future Past Doomsday miniseries #1. This is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. There are 4 copies of this left, and it is $10. We have, this just came out this week, actually. This is Wonder Woman, Vengeance of the Gods, or Revenge of the Gods, Volume 4. This is the trade paperback collecting issues 795 through 800. This wraps up the current run and gets you ready for Tom King's relaunch. I believe that's the only copy of this that I saw. So if you want that, make sure you ask the hub, or use the hub to ask the sort of reorder you want. All right, now let's get to the top 10 books you'll want to pick up for the week of August 14th, 2023. If any of these books grab your interest and you didn't pre-order them, call the store, let them know to pull you a copy. There's still a few left of each one. All right, number 10, we got Disney Villains Hades #1. Dynamite continues to release minis of highlighting specific Disney villains. This is written by Elliot Kalan with art by Alessandro Rinaldi. We have the Darbo A cover. I have a Jai Lee B cover. This is the animated or cartoon variant cover by Forstner. Apologies, the listing that I pulled this from did not list the first names. I tried to find them and could not find them. We have this looks like a painted art cover. This is a Tomaselli cover. We have an action figure variant. I know these are popular depending on what book they come out with. Make sure to check that one out. And we have a blank sketch cover. All right. Have a little bit of a hiccup with Antarctica #2. This is the #1. There's still a couple copies of this in the store. #2 did come out this week, but I don't have them to show because all of them came in damaged. Replacements will be coming soon. So if you picked up #1, be assured that the replacements will be in shortly, as quickly as possible, as quickly as they can be shipped out to the store. This is written by Simon Burks with art by Willie Roberts. And it's about a mysterious disappearance at an Antarctic research station. It's kind of a blend of Stargate and fantasy. All right, we have #8. This is Tales of the Titans #2. I think this is an ongoing series highlighting each individual Titan. All right. This is written by Tini Howard with art by Eleonora Carlini and colors by Lee Lowridge. This is highlighting Raven. So we have an A cover by Nicholas Scott, looks like a George Perez homage. And we have the Christian Ward. Sorry. This is the Nicholas Scott cover, highlighting or homaging George Perez. And this is the Christian Ward cover. All right, number 7, Harley Quinn, black, white, and red are number 2. All right, this is the A cover. Just like Antarctica, a lot of these did come in damaged. They are being reordered. So there's a few of these, but they are in limited supply. If you did not request this early, make sure the store let the store know you want this. This is the B cover. This is by Joel Jones. Oh, sorry. The A cover is Chris Somney. The B cover is Joel Jones. This cover was far more popular than anticipated, so they actually have all been claimed. They did not order enough, so this cover, if this cover is interesting to you, go on the hub and request a reorder on that, and they will get those as quickly as possible. That is the Joel Jones. It's kind of a design type of cover. All right. Number 6, Dark X-Men number 1. This is written by Steve Fox with art by Jonas Scharf and colors by Frank Martin. All right, so Madeline Pryor has decided the world needs a new X-Men team after the events of the Hellfire Gala from this year. If you're reading the X-Men books right now, you know what happened. If you didn't, I'm not going to spoil it because it was a pretty significant move forward in the Krakoa story arc. This A cover here is by Steven Segovia. No, that's an Adam Hughes cover. The Segovia cover is not up here. This is Adam Hughes highlighting Madeline Pryor. Actually, that's the Segovia cover. I had them backwards. Sorry. Steven Segovia cover. That's the A cover. And we have an Alex Ross homage to X-Men number 1 from Jim Lee from back in the 90s. This is a set of 3 connecting covers coming out on multiple books. So this is one part of that cover. The store has reordered many of these from each of the books that they're coming out on. So if you did not get one, there will be some available shortly. Again, something that proved to be far more popular than anticipated. Number 5 is an X-Men anthology book, Marvel's Voices X-Men number 1. This may have already come out as a digital. This may be a print of like a digital collection. It's an anthology. It's got various writers, including Al Ewing and Jay Edidin, of Explain the X-Men. You have various artists, including Jethro Morales and Jan Bazaldua, sorry. So we got multiple X-Men stories set throughout the characters' histories. And we have an A cover by Bernard Chang. All right, we have a David Marquez B cover, another item that has all been claimed. If this cover is interesting to you, please select a reorder on the hub. Some very popular covers this week. And this is a kind of a watercolor style painted cover by Nicoletta Baldari. We have at number 4, Uncanny Avengers Volume 4, number 1. This is an ongoing series by Jerry Duggan with art by Javier Garron and colors by Maury Hollowell. This is after the events of the Hellfire Gala from this year. Captain America decides that there's a new Unity squad needed. So that's the Avengers and the X-Men together on one team. All right. This is the Javier Garron A cover. You have the George Perez Captain America cover. We have a Greg Land cover, which is probably some kind of prelude to some new characters that are coming up, a new series by Jonathan Hickman called Gods. And then we have 2 of the Alex Ross painted covers. One is a piece of the 3-part X-Men number 1 homage. Again, more of these are coming in. And the second one is part 1 of a 3-part Alex Ross cover in the same style, but featuring Avengers. Book number 3 is a single cover book. There's only one cover for this one. It's the Penguin #0. This is a reprint of, I think, 125, 126, and 127 of the Chip Zdarsky Batman book. So we have multiple different writers. Oh, sorry, no. Chip Zdarsky's writer, multiple different artists, including Belen Ortega. Colors by Luis Guerrera. The backup search is where the other art comes in. Okay. This is the Belen Ortega A cover. This is the only cover for that book. All right. Number 3 is Void Rivals #3. This is by Robert Kirkman with art by Lorenzo De Felici and colors by Mateus Lopes. This is the ongoing series which introduces the shared G.I. Joe Transformers universe at Skybound. So check that out. It's been a hit and every single issue so far has been featured on the show, and it has sold very well. This will sell out more than likely. So if you want one of these, make sure to let the store know if you didn't already order it. This is the A cover by Lorenzo De Felici, and we have a B cover by James Herron. And the number 1 book is the new series by superstar Marvel and DC writer Kelly Thompson with art by Mattia De Lias. This is a Goonies-style adventure where a group of friends get together to film a short film. But one of the friends is not entirely honest why they joined the group. They are lying. We have a Mattia De Lias A cover, a Sakati B cover. I hope I'm pronouncing that right because I could not find a pronunciation. That's Sakati B cover, and a Chris Sheehan C cover. I'll go back to this real quick. Don't forget, this is in limited supply. This is the X-Men Days of Future Past Doomsday #1, black and white cover by Miko Soyan. This is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. This is $10. And that's all I have for you this week. Make sure to stop by the store, pick up your books, and if you saw anything you like, make sure to grab yourself a copy or let the store know. Thanks. Have a great night.